Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Follow a Sketch Friday Post-it Edition. So I am going to grab a Post-it here and actually make my sketch. So sometimes when I make a sketch, it's because I have an idea of how I want a layout to look. Sometimes when I make a sketch, it's because I am going to scrapbook some photos and I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with them. So with these photos, these are of some monster butterfly thing that was on some rocks that when Christopher and the girls went for a drive, they discovered them. Now, I think I am going to, well, I know because I just did it, chop it down to a 4x4 square, right? So now I just got to figure out what I want to do. So I just start kind of sketching and making a plan. So 4x4, 4x4, right? And then I'm like, okay, let's add some layers. We'll do it like this. And then maybe we'll do some sort of washi border. Maybe a big old title. Maybe mat that. Maybe have that come over there. I'm gonna have like a title block. And then maybe some flowers or something. I know that those flowers are fantastic, right? And then maybe some decorative stuff here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So then you might be like, this is a weird sketch and you're putting your name on that. I'm like, yeah, it's my weird sketch. But yeah, there we go. Now I have got a plan. I've got my photos. So let's see what I can do. All right, you know what? I think I'm just going to talk through this video, you guys. Let me make sure the camera's on. Yep, it is. All right, I'm just going to talk through this video because, you know, all about butterflies, I guess. Okay, so here we have that. Now I need to pick my paper. Yeah, that's, I can't, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. So now I need to pick my paper that is going to go here. And I think what I'm actually going to do is grab a sheet of vellum. If I can figure out where my vellum got to. I'm like, yeah. So this is old vellum. This is from Whirlwind Extraordinary Paper from 2001. Acid-free, lignin-free, elemental chlorine-free. It's called Floral Vellums. And I have a bunch of this paper, you guys, like a lot. I think it went on clearance at the scrapbook store for like 2 cents or something. And I was like, oh God, I need all of it. And I bought a bunch. Did I really need all of it? No. But you know, back then, I was less concerned about what I liked and more concerned with the cost of the product. Because paper is 2001, I probably bought it right around then. It's been a hot minute ago. You know what I mean? It's been a hot minute ago. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on top. As you can see the adhesive through the vellum, which I am totally okay with, but I want something else, right? Like, there's not enough. I need more. So, yay! We're bringing back the tool, you guys. Bringing back the tool. Okay. Going to cut. I'm going to do a couple because I don't want to cut my hair. There was one time I actually accidentally cut my hair with my trimmer. So I don't need that to happen. Now this is definitely longer than the page, and that's okay. Okay, put some staples there. Then we're going to put some fun foam on there. Like this. To get some layering down. And I am going to use my ATG and my Nuvo to really make sure this sucker sticks. You know what I'm saying? If I had glue gun refills, I'd be hot gluing this bad boy. I need to get some. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put that like that. I'm gonna cut this off the edge. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm not worried about, you know, perfectly straight lines. Because it's just a little bit, right? Like there's a lot. This is a lot of pattern. And I don't necessarily need to have a lot more pattern on top of it. But things like this will give me that little extra oomph that I like in my layouts. So let's see what words we can use. I'm just seeing that beautiful might work. I'm just seeing what else I have here. We might go, hello beautiful, because you guys know I love adding me some beautiful, and Christopher's calling, so I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, Christopher and I were on the phone for a while, so I just started scrapbooking again, so you're gonna get a little bit of a voiceover anyway. So this video is definitely one of those ones that are kind of all over the place, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, I went ahead and put my washi tape on the back there where my staples are because, you know, I got to protect the layouts in the albums. And then I just decided to go with the word beautiful here. I am going to add a little bit of text, if you will, to it. I was going to pull out some letter stickers, but ultimately I just wrote with a white pen to finish it off. Now, I don't know. No, I have not done that yet. Okay, I was like, I didn't know if I did that while I was on the phone with him or if we did it earlier. I'm just pulling these letter stickers off. When I bought these thickers, I thought, I was like, oh, lots of words. It's going to be great. But I feel like I'm struggling to use this one. And when I look at it, I'm like, why are you struggling so much to use this sticker sheet, right? Like, I'm not exactly sure. So anytime I can use a sticker off of this bad boy, I am perfectly happy with it. Now, I am going to go a little bit off of the sketch here, right? And that's fine. I created the sketch, so I don't feel bad not actually using it exactly how it is. I don't feel bad using sketches not exactly how they are either if I don't create them. You know what I mean? That was a really convoluted way of saying I don't care who makes the sketch, I'm going to make it my own. You guys, I have talked about needing a glue stick refills, and I just looked up, and my little pen holder, like where I hold my pens, my X-Acto knife, my tweezers, and all that little thing, there is a frickin' glue stick shoved in there. I could have been hot gluing, I guess, for a hot second. The 2 layouts that I said that I wish I had my hot glue gun for recently, I could have at least got those hot glued down. Dang it. Okay. Maybe I just ought to order some glue sticks from Amazon and just be done with it and not worry about when the heck I'm going to go to the store and what store I'm going to go to and worry about all of that nonsense, right? I'm thinking that. Okay, so I am using this black thin washi tape right here, and I am following the sketch where there are 2 lines on the top and the bottom of the layout, and that is there just because I felt like the layout was, you know, a little bit naked on the Post-it, but I feel like this really just kind of confines the layout. And then I'm going to add a sketchy border around the vellum just using a black pen. And that just adds a little bit of something. It's not a whole heck of a lot. It's just a tiny little bit that I think makes the difference on a layout. Sometimes it is those tiny little details, you guys, that takes your layout from being something you're happy with to something you're ecstatic with. I am going to grab my floral container right here, and I'm going to grab some big old florals. And I was like, ooh, what colors do I want to do? Well, pink and purple are definitely colors that kind of scream at me when I'm looking at this layout. And then I was like, oh, but you know what else is really awesome? These orange and yellow flowers. These are big honkin' flowers, and this is a big honkin' page, and I'm going for it. And you might be like, oh, girl, you are using, you know, these flowers on a page of just 2 up-close pictures of a butterfly. Like, what is wrong with you? You don't like butterflies. I like butterflies, guys. I just don't prefer them on my scrapbook layouts. In this case, I'm scrapbooking about a butterfly, so the butterfly belongs on the layout, right? Like, it's a whole theme. It isn't, you know, me scrapbooking photos of Disney and plopping down butterflies because only the Lord knows why I need butterflies on my Disney layouts, but whatever. Whatever. Just doesn't work for me. But when I'm scrapbooking butterflies, butterflies work for me. Okay? Okay. Butterflies also work for me when I was scrapbooking pictures of my bee who passed away a couple years ago. She was my favorite aunt, and I called her Bee. Her name was Barbara, but I called her Bee, and she loves butterflies, or loved butterflies. So always appropriate to throw them on a page with her as well. But I just don't feel it in general. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like these flowers needed a little something. They were just kind of chilling out on the page. I didn't know if I wanted to add a label, if I wanted to put some text on there with it. Was I going to write anything about these butterflies? Probably not. It's just going to go into the section of the album where it's Christopher and the girls and the beautiful scenery and stuff, photos that they were taking pictures of. I'm not gonna create a story surrounding it. The story is, here's some pretty butterflies, right? Like here it is. No epic storytelling is going along here. But I did pull out some leaves, some paper leaves. I'm going to add those on. I am going to use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. Like I said, if I would have realized I had that one freaking mini glue gun glue stick right there, and it's right there, you guys, I would have hot glued these suckers on there. But, you know, sometimes you don't notice the things, and that's okay. I will know for next time, right? Right. So I am using a generous amount of glue to stick these bad boys on there, and then I'm going to grab my white pen, and I'm going to write little beasts underneath of beautiful. And then that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Let me know if you like this idea of coming up with the Post-it sketch, or if you prefer when it's Post-it early in the week. I have a stack of Post-its ready to go, but maybe we'll alternate. Maybe, I don't know. Talk to me. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.